Welcome back to the Talk of the Town podcast. I'm your boy Chile Chills, and we are here in our new studios, the Focus Studios, and we have a very special guest today. Not only a friend, but I consider him my brother. I want to welcome to the show Lieutenant Cory Caryle. Welcome to the podcast, brother.
How you doing?
Good. Thank you for taking time out for the small people in the community. I know you got a very important job, but we appreciate you being on.
You're not small, Chills. You the big time here.
Oh, come on, man. I'm a blood. Stop it. But, man, I thought it was perfect timing to have you on the podcast with everything that's going on, not just nationally, but locally. So I just wanted to kind of get your take on certain things, and maybe you can give us some insight on some things that we should watch out for. But first off, I got to start off with a very important question. With the holiday season coming up, very important to know, where will the checkpoints be this holiday season? That's where they gonna be at. Okay, I need to know.
I don't work in the traffic division, so I can't tell you where the checkpoint's gonna be. But people just have to be smart this holiday season.
Absolutely.
Because the sheriff office, we have gotten the traffic division back up and running, and the Georgia Highway officers, safety, the heat units.
Okay.
So they out there, and we have people coming from all over the state of Georgia coming down, so
giving us all a heart attack.
I'm telling you, man, hey, they got to catch an Uber, man.
Right, you're right. You got to be smart. So it does force us all to be smart.
Yes.
But on a serious note, I want to say congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you, brother.
You are now a lieutenant.
Yes.
Now tell me what the hell that means. Okay.
More responsibilities.
Okay, that's good.
More headaches.
So what does your day-to-day look like now?
So my day-to-day now is I'm over the community service division, so I run the day-to-day operations. So what we do is do a lot of community events, and we get out in the community trying to build that trust between law enforcement and the community.
Now, why is that important?
It's very important that we do that because a lot of our job is based on the community. That helps us solve crimes. So when we're out in the community, so you build that trust and show people that we are transparent, and that's one of the things that Sheriff Brantley has pushed, being transparent. So when they see they can believe and trust in law enforcement, they be willing to do whatever you need or ask them to do in the community. So
that relationship, that's important.
It's very important. Especially
with what's going on locally. And, we all see it on the news, social media, all of that stuff. And it's like a lot of crime, a lot of gun violence has been happening back to back. Now, is that the reality, or is that just because it's happening so close together, it seems like that's all we're hearing about? Or is there a spike in gun violence locally?
No, the crazy thing about it is our gun violence is not that high. We 31% down from last year.
Really?
Yeah. And that's people don't, because the media put it out there, because every time something violent happened, they put it out on the media.
Right.
And everybody see it, but it's not that bad. Overall crime in Richmond County, as year to date, is down 33%.
Wow, them some big numbers.
Yes, they are. So when the sheriff came in, and one of the main things he was focused on is getting the crime down. And nationally, we down 33%. Nationally, it's down 36%. So gun violence is not that bad, but a lot of the gun violence that we do have is the people that know who they're killing, or they know who they're shooting.
Yeah,
they
so
know
it's more
other.
intentional.
Yes.
Now, and that was the case at the incident we had at the mall.
Yes, sir. They the two guys, they knew each other, and some kind of altercation happened prior to that, and they saw each other at the mall. And they went from there.
So was it one of those things where it was like, hey, it's on site type of thing?
Because everybody want to be in a gang, man. Everybody looking for that validation by being around other people and giving them that street cred, and it's just sad. And one of the things that we have to do as a community is get into the house, the families, get into the understanding the parents got to understand their role in all of this. Mm-hmm. Because if the parents understand their role in all this, it'll make our job a whole lot easier. Mm-hmm. Because they got to teach their kids and make them understand that when they make decisions in life, there's consequences.
Right.
And are they prepared for those consequences? Because now they're getting younger by the day. And it's ridiculous that we only, as the black community, we only 27% of the population, and 36% of us in jail. And it's ridiculous. Those are high numbers.
Yeah.
And it's getting higher each and every day, because of the decision that these kids are making out here, and they don't understand the consequences. Because if you're on the age of 25, it's when your mind should be developed,
Right.
at 25, and their minds ain't developed yet.
They're not even getting there. They're not even getting to that age. I mean, 14, 15, 16.
Yes, and it's sad, man. And we just losing community because of decisions. And I always tell people, one of the things that, in order to curb violence, we got to change the mindset of the parents. We have to change the mindset of the parents.
Now, that has to be probably one of the toughest things. Because it's like, it's easy to talk to kids. They're kind of open-minded. They'll listen or act like they're listening, and you don't know what might stick with them. But with parents, they're automatically going to put up a defense. Oh, don't tell me about my kids. You know, y'all need to do y'all's job better.
Yeah, and they blame everybody else for their kids' decisions. And when they get in trouble, my child will never do that. My child didn't do that. It's on video. Your child did what he did.
He did it. Okay, he did it.
But that's one of the biggest things that we got to do. We got to get back into the communities and just change that mindset. But one of the things you do got to understand is now that the parents are younger.
Right.
So, in your average age of grandmother is 42 years old now?
If that. That's an old grandma.
Yeah, if that. So you got young adults trying to raise young kids, and their life is just beginning, and they want to get out and party. They want to do everything that they want to do. So they don't have time for that kid or those kids, and those kids raising each other. So those kids that's raising each other then have the opportunity to be around their parents. So guess what? When they find that love from somebody else, guess what they do?
That's what they're going.
They're attached to it, and that's when and so when that person they attached to is doing wrong, guess what they gonna do?
Wrong.
I'm gonna do wrong too because he's getting street cred for one, or she's getting street cred. And I'm just gonna run with them, and I don't have to worry about anything.
And get that acceptance.
That's it.
And then also, are people being raised by social media? Do you see that being a thing too?
Social media and TV plays a big part in video games. Plays a major part. The kids that we're dealing with today, they do things based off video games. Grand Theft Auto or the other video games that take lives and think that somebody's gonna come back alive. It's not gonna happen. Like, prime example, I was in court last year, and this 18-year-old kid murdered this kid. And the judge asked him, why did you do it? Grand Theft Auto.
What?
I'm like, wow. And it was sad, man, that you just threw your life away at 18 years old. Then the DA's office said, don't worry about it. We got another murder pending on him and his father and his brother. So he had a second.
That can't be video games, though.
It can't. I think these kids just make up things to try to throw people off, and it's just more, with him, it was more of a parenting problem.
Right.
Because the father was committing crime just as well, and he was taking his kids with him to do the crime that he was committing.
Yeah.
So he followed his father because he thought it was cool. His father and I got away with so long, I think I can get away with so long.
Right.
But it's just, and these kids, they want to, when they do stuff, they put everything on social media, so it make it easy for us because it's on social media. And then that was one of the crazy thing. Another prime example, just I got a phone call from a parent that son got jumped on in school at Hesper, and he posted a video on Snapchat and Facebook saying how he beat the kid up at school and gang this and re-repping this set and all this. Wow. So you just told on yourself.
That's easy. That's evidence.
It's easy. And then that's what I told her. I said, you got a case, he go to jail. You got evidence where he admitted to everything that he did.
Do y'all solve a lot or, a handful of crimes through social media?
A lot of stuff gets solved on social media.
Really?
Can't tell you how, but
I knew you wasn't gonna do that.
I can't tell you that.
But wow, that's
because these young people think it's cool to put everything on social media. So guess what? I commit a crime. I'm gonna brag about it. I'm looking at the news today. Young boy talking to a guy in the jail. Him and his homeboy, gang members. Guess what they're doing? On the video chat time with guns, showing the guy in jail the guns they had at the house, getting ready to go commit a crime.
Are you serious?
It's just
and they don't think that's being monitored, especially if they on the inside.
Yeah, it's everything that when you call the jail and you video chat the jail, it's recorded. This is what got the deputy that we got in jail now.
Right.
With the dumb stuff that she did.
Wow. So no cold words, no nothing. just straight up.
Straight up conversation.
This is what's about to go down. Yeah, this is where we about to go.
Stupid, man.
Wow.
But see, cheers. But we was raised different back then, so we knew we couldn't do nothing like that. We had to be home when street lights came on.
That's right. So, we wouldn't even think about none of that.
Yeah,
but it's a different time because it seems like now a lot of parents, they probably don't even know where their kids are at, or if they going to school, or if they have any control over them.
That's one of the biggest issues, man. The parents don't know where their kids at, and then I tell parents all the time, you got to know, you pay your kid's cell phone bill, you should be monitoring where your kid at. No kid of mine are gonna tell me that I can't monitor their cell phone when I'm paying the bill.
Right.
And they come living in your household. You can't go in their room because of my privacy. You don't have no privacy in my house.
Right.
I take the door off the hinges, and guess what? When I walk by, I see everything that you're doing.
Ain't gonna be no door closing around here.
And that's the thing parents got to do. They got to start checking behind their kids. They got to go look at what their kids doing, who their kids' friends are, what they doing each day. And I understand a lot of single parents, it's hard for them because they working 2 or 3 jobs because they're trying to make ends meet. And they trying to do the right thing, but their kids are not, because their kids don't have no overseer. They going to do what they want to do because they're not there.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's definitely one of them things, and I'm pretty sure you guys are putting together some type of targeted effort to kind of address the youth violence thing as well.
Yes, and one of the things that the sheriff and the juvenile court come up with, the curfew ordinance now.
So what's the curfew?
The curfew during the weekdays, they got to be in the house by 11 o'clock. Weekends, 12. And if they outside, they'll be charged. And the parents can be charged too. And we're not trying to just go after the parents, but the parents got to get a hold of their kids.
Right.
And got to hold people accountable for the things that's going on in the community.
Right.
And when you got a lot of violence that's going on, and it's amongst the young generation, somebody responsible for those kids.
Right.
And we have to get a hold of that. And that's why I say, again, to go back to what I was saying, we got to change the mindset of the parents and get them to understand that you are responsible for that child. When that child is out past 11 or 12 o'clock at night, running the streets, doing what they're doing, that's your responsibility.
It comes back on you.
Yes. And the parents, it's your responsibility. It's your child.
Right.
Take responsibility of your kid.
Well, he said he was going to be over here.
Again.
Right.
They got a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
You pay the bill, right?
The one that they can't check.
Thank you. Guess what? I'll be looking at your location everywhere you go.
Right.
So if you say you're going to be over there, that's where you better be.
Now, I got an idea for the sheriff's department, okay? Now, I don't want any credit if y'all implement it.
Okay.
But can we start a street light curfew? Meaning all the kids under 18 got to be in the house by the time the street lights come on. Listen,
that'd be nice, brother.
That's the way we were raised. The street light curfew. Look, it will cut crime in half.
Yes, it will, man. When lights come on, boy, you better be running to the house.
No, the street light wasn't on over there. It wasn't.
No, that was off. This one was on, but no. Yeah.
So we're also, in the midst of, a whole lot of craziness with the government shutdown, the possibility of SNAP benefits, being cut. In your office, are you guys putting together any type of plan, or do you possibly see any type of crime increase with everything that's going on and benefits being cut and furloughs and layoffs and all of that? Or had it not really got to that point yet?
Hasn't got to that point with us because we don't work for the federal government. So the good thing about us, we work for the county government. So that's one of the pluses that we have. We don't have to worry about furloughs at this moment.
But the people that are getting furloughed, and that's like, listen, I don't got no money. Let me go out here and rob this or steal this or take that, or have we? I know it's still early in the process, but
Intel Division has to come up with a plan that we have, and the division commanders have come up with a plan in case something do happen. But I don't think we're going to have that kind of issue because you got Shante Bradley who got the feed. She feeding people through her holiday thing. You got Monique Braswell that doing her feeding. So you got different organizations out there that preparing food for people for situations like this.
Yeah.
It just happened to fall on the holidays. But these people can reach out to them and they be glad to help them out. They don't. Those two right there have the biggest hearts in Augusta, man, and they gonna do whatever they can to feed the community and just give back to them.
Yeah. So big shouts out to everybody that's put together those food drives that are feeding people. I know we have the James Brown turkey giveaway coming up.
And
Cassandra over at Cafe 209, I
Yep.
think they're doing something for Thanksgiving. So, I mean, thank God for the people like that in the community. But it does, kind of give a little bit of sigh of relief that you guys have been thinking about the possibility of that happening. And then, as you stated, with this being the holiday time, we already kind of have to keep our head on the swivel with what we're doing around the holiday time. So, are there any tips or anything you can tell, residents while they're out doing, holiday shopping or anything like that to keep themselves more safe, whether at home or out and about shopping?
They gotta be smart about it. When they go shopping, they gotta quit putting their stuff in the front seats of the cars or the back
People
seat.
still do that?
Man, they invite the criminals to the car.
Right.
So and you got people that invite criminals to the house because they want to put everything on social media.
Yeah.
So you got to be smart about it, and that's where a lot of our guns get stolen on the cars too, is because people don't lock their doors. They leave their guns in the car. They leave their high-end equipment in the car, and all these kids do is walk around the apartment complex and shopping centers and check doors. They check doors and they find it's open. They going through it. They're not getting money out of it no more.
Right.
They're looking for a gun or something that they can sell off at quick. And they don't get too many cell phones and tablets and all because they know they can track them. But if you got something that's valuable there, they're going to get it and sell it off. And they're looking for mostly guns.
That's what they're looking for. Listen, that was going to be my follow-up question, Cory, because I left my door unlocked a couple weeks ago, right? Shut up, Tad, okay? And I came out in the morning, and I saw my armrest open, glove compartment open, trash in the back. But my tablet was right there on the front seat. I thought because it was a Samsung tablet, they didn't want it.
Sir.
I thought it was because, they consider that trash. It was just, I said, y'all didn't even take the tablet. So, with people checking doors to see if they're unlocked, what are they looking for? They're looking for guns, money?
No, looking for firearms. Guns every day, that's what they're looking for. And this is how the guns get on the streets because people don't take them out of the car. They leave them in there, and you deal with people when you go to the call and say the gun was stolen. Oh, I just left my car unlocked because I didn't want to pay the money because they bust my window out. But if you remove the gun from the car, you wouldn't have to worry about all that.
Right.
And if you lock your doors, because they're not busting windows.
That's what I was going to ask. Are they busting windows or they just going for the easy?
The easy. And you may have one or two that's got broken into, but other than that, they going for the easy. Especially if they see something in plain sight.
Right.
Guess what they going to do? Bust the window if they get the door unlocked and get what they got to get out of it. But if you leave your doors unlocked, you just inviting them to steal what you're doing. So,
is that still a theft if you left your door unlocked?
It is still a theft, though. I wish it wasn't because we got to hold the gun owners responsible as well.
Especially if you got a gun in your car.
Thank you. You knew you left your gun in your car. You should be responsible, a responsible gun owner, and taking it to the house. I'm like this here. I can be in my bed sleeping. I think about, my gun in the car. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going outside to get my gun. I don't care what nobody says because I need it in the house. Guess what if somebody break in the house?
Right.
I got plenty of guns, but I'm just telling you, it's just I want to be prepared.
Yeah.
So it's those are the things, and people inviting those thefts to themselves by doing the things that they do, and they need to change that mindset and just take it out.
Yeah.
Take it in the house, put it in the safe. You don't have to worry about it.
Now, I do want to say thank y'all for not taking my tablet, okay? I appreciate y'all so much.
They gonna get it next time.
But speaking of having a firearm in a car, and I call you about questions I have all the time. What is I guess what are some things people need to know if they're traveling with their firearm? Like, are there certain places you have to keep it? If they get pulled over, is there a certain procedure you have to advise the officer about? Or
state of Georgia is open carry law now, so you can carry your gun anywhere, and your car is an extension of your house. So having your gun in your car, it doesn't matter where you keep it in the car. You can have it in your car.
Okay.
It's an extension of your house, but when you're traveling, you need to make sure when you go into different states, that state that you're going to coincide with the state of Georgia that you have. If not, you'll get yourself in a lot of trouble if you don't know the gun laws in that state. Like New York, you can't take a gun in New York. You get caught with a gun in New York, you're looking at time. Bottom line. So, but they just got to be smart and read up on the laws with different states and where they're going. And say if I'm going to Chicago tomorrow and I'm traveling in my car, I need to read up on the gun law. If I got a gun, I'm taking with me so I know what I need to do and what I need to prepare for. If an officer stops you, need to let them know hey, I do have a gun in the car. It's such and such place. And nine times out of 10, they'll pull you out of there and say, do not reach for it. You got your license with you and all that. So
Right.
you just have to be mindful because one thing you don't want to do is element of surprise. The officer's talking to you and you open that glove compartment and that gun's sitting there, you reach for that gun.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Right.
So
it's going to be a bad day.
It's going to be a bad day. So like when I get stopped, when I get stopped by the police, I say, look, I do have a gun and it's here and it's where it's at. And my license is here, especially if I have it on me.
Right.
So it's like, my license on this side, but I keep 2 sets of license anyway. I never turned my old one in when I got my new one. So
that's illegal though.
It is illegal.
Isn't it, Lieutenant?
It is illegal.
Listen,
So hey,
I'm about to exercise a citizen's arrest.
So I keep one in the armrest, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well,
because when I try to turn this, now you can keep it. The DMV said I can keep it.
Okay.
Had my old address on it, so it's like, hey,
yeah,
I don't have to reach for anything. It's right here.
Right there.
So
okay. And one other thing I wanted to ask you about it, we hear people talk about these type of things a lot. A lot of people, when it comes to downtown Augusta, especially a lot of older people. Oh, I'm not going to downtown, after dark. Would you consider downtown Augusta to be a relatively safe place?
It is. It is because I'm telling you, it's two cops on every corner.
Have you guys increased it lately?
Every weekend they are down there. They probably have every weekend 15, about 20 deputies down on every corner.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it is safe.
Yeah.
If anything happened while they down there, it's happened on the backside of Broad Street on Runners or Ellis Street over that way. But on Broad Street, nah, they ain't getting away with no crime down there.
Now, was that intentional for the most part to kind of prevent any spike in crime downtown?
It was. The business owners spoke out about they were feeling neglected because of all the stuff that was going on,
mm-hmm.
and the sheriff and the command staff put us playing together, and that's part of their plan. We want the citizens to feel safe in Richmond County, no matter where you go. We want you to feel safe. So,
right.
And part of that plan was to increase the patrol, the number of deputies downtown throughout the peak hours, throughout the night when they was having all the crime, and
mm-hmm.
it has taken the crime down a lot.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Good stuff. And that was intentional. But now with and I don't know if this will make a difference or not, but with all the road work on Broad Street, can y'all relieve some of them officers? Because there's no cars that even park down there now anyway.
No, it's crowded, man. It's still crowded. They still down there. You got all the bars and the clubs going on.
Right.
So the people downtown, the ones going to the club, not happy they can park in between the cones on the side of the road right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to walk that far, but I think once they get downtown finished, it's gonna be a nice place to want to hang out in anyway.
Are we gonna grow some of those trees back?
I think they're gonna plant some more trees down there.
Man, look bald headed.
You gotta go talk to Jordan on that one.
Oh yeah, Jordan. Hey, you next on the pod. You next. Now I know you mentioned about community policing. Mm-hmm. And I know that's kind of your baby now. What are some things that your office is doing to better connect with the residents?
We always speaking at the schools, talking to the kids, trying to get those the younger generation, the ones that we know that we can change their mindset at an early age. So we in the schools, in the middle schools, trying to talk to them, teaching them about consequences and understanding that right. When they make those decisions, there's consequences and there's results behind those consequences that they got to deal with. And we try to engage more with the families, the parents, and we do a lot of community events. And when you look at our Facebook page, we're always in the community doing something and just speaking to different organizations and trying to build that relationship with them, trying to connect with them to help them connect with the community. So, and that's one of the main things that Sheriff Brantley did was when he came into office, bridge that gap between law enforcement and community, because that bridge always had a hole in it.
Yeah.
And in order to get the trust built back up, we have to build that, and we have to replace that section of that bridge that's been disconnected for a while.
Yeah, I think that's important because when something goes down, who you gonna talk to?
The police.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah.
And as residents, what can we do to better assist the efforts in your office?
I think the residents can help out by see something, say something. Don't when crime is occurring in different areas and you don't want to say that because you don't really want to be called a snitch. You protecting your community. They in your community committing this crime. It's best that you say something. You see something, you don't have to say it to us face to face, or you don't have to say it to us in public. You can pick up the phone and call. Yeah, not you can email. We have email. Go to our website. There's an email there. There's phone numbers you can call. And if you know somebody on law enforcement that's be good to talk to, call them to the side. I reach out to them through social media and let them know. So there's ways that the community can help a lot. It's just we got to quit sitting back being quiet.
Right.
We got to quit sitting back seeing things going on and don't say anything. And that would help build that relationship even more because a lot of the problems that you have in your community will be solved. Because guess what? We're in that community. When you got an issue, we're there. Because people talking, people telling things, people seeing things, they saying something. And that's what we want. So.
Now, I know at one point, a while back, we had an issue with 911 dispatch being a little understaffed. Is that still an issue? Is that something that's still being worked on? Or
911 is a different entity from the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
It's not, we don't run the 911 day-to-day operation, so I can't tell you if they short or not because I don't go over there, and that's something that another department head deal with.
Gotcha. Yeah. So if I'm in trouble, I'm going to give everybody Cory's number, and y'all just call him direct, okay? Y'all call him.
You know, the crazy part about it is I had a business owner call me yesterday. I'm sitting in the office doing some work. He called me, he said, man, I called 911 5 times, man. Nobody picking up the phone, man.
Yeah.
He said, so I got my office on a call. She picked up the phone. I was like, he said, I done had a car hit my building now. So, he said, man, I called. I said, but we get busy. I'm telling you, during the day, it get busy. So I understand they overwhelm over that 911 center. They could be understaffed, and that could be some of the issues. And they try to alleviate some of that by doing an automatic system that they have.
Right.
Because a lot of people call 911 for stuff that's not an emergency.
Now, when should you not call 911?
I can't tell you when not to call 911.
Okay, all right. I thought it was like, if Nino get loose, like
you better go get your own dog.
Corey, Nino done got loose.
You don't even call Corey. I'm scared of dogs. No, sir.
Hey, help, okay?
No, sir.
But I guess just kind of use common sense to not tie up 911 when somebody can have a real life emergency.
And that's a lot of people do, man. They call about simple stuff that you tie up that 911 line that somebody really do need it, and then you got an issue there because now they're not getting the help that they need, that those critical seconds are valuable, and they're not getting them because you're tying up that line because something that you upset because your neighbor down the road parked in front of your driveway or your trash can in front of my house.
Don't be putting my business out. That was one time. One time my neighbor parked in front of my house. Okay.
That's my neighbor. Come knock on my neighbor door. Hey, can you move your car, please? Let me go get the police.
Right.
What get the police for? Yeah, come on, man. Come on, chill. Oh, you from Ohio, so I know how y'all are.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, where you from?
Akron. Listen, don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect it. So a couple initiatives. I had a question about if it would ever come to Augusta or if it's ever been talked about in your office. Scared Straight.
Scared Straight is not a good initiative for the kids.
No.
You gotta if you notice what you see it on TV, right? For the 45 minutes to an hour that they stand in Scared Straight, they're scared at that moment, but when they walk out of that jail cell, guess what? You just gave them some street cred. I've been in jail. I've been in jail, man. You know that they ain't do nothing to me. I can run.
I stood tall.
Yeah,
I ain't fall. Okay.
Those things like that. These kids are who they are.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you're not doing, put a Scared Straight program together and put them in. Unless you're giving those kids something that's going to be valuable to their life at that moment, or that's going to show them something different, that 45 minutes to an hour is not going to show them anything different at that point.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Another initiative, I don't know if y'all thought about, a gun buyback program.
We thought about it. I don't know. I can't say under the old administration we did it, but we are working to do something like that with this administration. So try to get the guns off the street. Yeah. So that's one of the things that we're looking for different ideas every day
Yeah.
with the community. So, and that would be a great thing. But are the people gonna come do it? But you think they don't? Those people that come out and turn in guns and want a gun back program, they don't want to do it with law enforcement present.
Really?
Because a lot of them think because if I got warrants or something on me, I don't want to get in trouble or things like that. So you have to partner up with an
nonprofit, maybe
church or something like that that can help out with that.
Okay.
And it'll do good then. Because you're not gonna get in trouble, and you can express that all you want to. If law enforcement is there, you're not gonna get in trouble. Just bring the gun, want to get the guns off the street.
Right.
They're gonna be apprehensive about coming over there and trying to turn the gun in because I don't trust the police, and this is part about transparency and building that relationship with the community so they will understand that if you do that program, law enforcement there, and we make a word to you that we're not gonna arrest you, then they will come.
Got you. Okay. And that's good that you guys are thinking about other methods to get the guns up off the street because it seems like, it's a problem and there's a lot of guns out there that shouldn't be. But besides them stealing them from cars, where are a lot of these kids getting these guns from?
Burglaries, breaking into people's houses.
And that's the number one thing they're looking for?
Guns. That's all they're looking for is guns.
Really?
Pawn
so
shops.
the TVs are safe? The computers are safe?
Like you gonna break in the house, get a darn 65-inch TV, run out the street with it. I would see you run out the street with 65. Now, if I like crank it, if I like to do it, but I don't think you can do it. But yeah, it's
really
pawn shops, gun shops. So that's why a lot of gun shops not taking the measure of locking everything up before they leave, and safes and all that, because they were losing too much inventory about people breaking in and stealing guns out of it. So now up north. Oh, there where you at now? They just snatched the whole door off and
and go in there. That's right, all of it. Now, where do I guess the most popular place that people keep their guns to where the burglars are? That's the first place they're going.
So the first thing they need to do is get them a safe. Get them a safe. You don't have to worry about it. You get a safe that you can bolt down in your house, or you can put one where nobody knows where it's at and keep your gun there.
Right.
But a lot of people have their guns in the open, or they put them in the closet, or on the nightstand next to the bed, and it's there.
And that's the first place people gonna check. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Okay. So
I sleep with mine. So you come.
Ain't that dangerous?
I just joking.
If you a wild sleeper, boy, you gonna have a good night's sleep.
I was just messing with you, man.
Now listen. We know that you have the unfortunate desire of being a Atlanta Falcons fan, all right? So I got to ask you, if it was one person on the Falcons roster that you would love to arrest, who would it be? Who would you lock up? Especially after this last loss, man.
Because he's sick right now. Our quarterback, man. Man, throw the ball. He got to run the ball more, man. It's too many lanes that's open for him to run the ball. He won't run it.
Listen, I can't add anything to that conversation when we're talking about quarterbacks because we got Gabriel, okay?
He can't even see over his offensive lineman, man.
Right, exactly. He can't even throw past 10 yards.
That's when I started 4 games, got 157 total yards. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, you officially getting kicked off the podcast now for talking about my Browns.
You brought it up. But you talking about my Falcons now.
Hey, you complain every year, but every year you buy season passes.
I know,
every
guess
year.
what? So I told my wife this, right? So this year I wasn't going to get season passes. And she's like, think about it. Sit down there. I said, I'm not getting it because last year I said I wasn't buying no more because we lost. And here we go. Guess what? I wound up buying them. Guess what they did? They raised my passes. They went up.
The price?
Yes. I said, okay.
Wow.
So I get them this year. We're gonna have a good team this year. I go and get them. Now I'm at the point now I'm selling the rest of my tickets for the rest of the season. I'm selling the rest of it. I'm like,
oh man.
I might go to the New Orleans game, man.
And that's about it.
That's it, man. I'm tired, man. Unless we win out. Now we start winning starting Sunday.
You always keep a hope alive.
I do, man. I said I was going to burn my stuff Sunday, but I was like...
I saw it.
But when Dallas lost, I was happy, so I'm good.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, but what's one thing that you want to kind of leave with, residents in the community, just something for them to think about, going into the holiday season or just anything?
They just got to be smart during the holiday season. Just make sure they put everything up and make sure they stop inviting criminals to their house and to their cars with leaving stuff out in the open. So, so I think the community gonna do better this year. So I got
you gonna keep
positive vibes. Yeah, I got positive vibes.
Listen, if you can have hope about the Falcons, you gotta have hope for us too.
I have hope for the community, and I hope you lead the way.
And listen, I'm gonna start. They caught me slipping at one time. I felt violated. I'm like, what? I said they didn't even take nothing.
See,
but okay, I'm glad you informed me.
They were looking for that little 22 you had.
Right, exactly. The Saturday night special. That's what I'm
looking for, man. They want to shoot my pinky toe off, man.
Now you said you guys have a Facebook page. What's the Facebook page? For
Richmond County Sheriff Office.
Okay.
So that's our Facebook page. You can look it up. We have I think we have Instagram too. So all that fall on Richmond County Sheriff Office.
Y'all don't be up there doing TikTok dances, do y'all?
No. Okay. Look. We need to get a TikTok, a Snapchat, and Twitter is next. So we'll be okay with that.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate it.
We got to keep the community informed, man. So look.
And entertain.
Social media, baby. Social media.
We want y'all to entertain us.
So the next time we do a video, I want you to come. We're gonna do a dance together, dance run together.
Hey, let's do it.
Me, you, and Omar. Hey,
let's do it.
You from Ohio, Omar from Jersey, I'm from Georgia. We can get a routine together.
We'll make it happen.
Okay.
We'll make it happen. Listen,
good.
Lieutenant Cory Caryle, we appreciate you. That's gonna do it for another episode of Talk of the Town podcast. We'll be back next week. He talking, she talking, we talking. It's Talk of the Town.